All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second home game of the season with the Lady Prexies playing our neighbors up north, the Lady Rams of Upper Sandusky. With you, as always, not as always, but usually, is myself, Coach Todd Schneider, president, my goodness, principal of the Marion Harding Withrow. And with us tonight, we have a guest commentator, freshman Jack the Hammer Shipley. Say hello to all the folks at home, Jack.
Hey guys, I'm the Hammer now.
Well, what nickname did I give you last year?
Jack. I feel like it was the Hammer. It was the Jackhammer. It was the Jackhammer. That's what
The
you get.
Jackhammer. Jack the Jackhammer
Yeah,
Shipley.
That's what it was.
Jack Shipley is a freshman at Marion Harding High School. He plays football, and he's also a soccer player. You play any other sports, Jack?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
All right, not at the moment. Playing some soccer this winter?
Yeah. Up in OH Sports, they have an indoor team. I'm gonna go play for them.
Gotcha. All right, they are introducing the Lady Prexies right now. Once they're done doing that, we'll be back to talk a little bit about this game. We're going to stay live here, but we'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a ladies Ram basketball team that is 3-1. A Lady Prexies basketball team that is currently 2-1. So this is a pretty even matchup. Jack, you noticed something about the Lady Rams basketball team, about their starters. What did you notice about their starters?
They're tall. They are. Oh no, they're short. And there's 3 freshmen starting right now.
There are 3 freshmen starting. So that certainly could bode well for the Prexies. Ball out of bounds. Prexies ball. Was able to catch the last home game of the Prexies. Jack, you yourself said you were here. What impressed you about the Lady Presidents in that last home game?
I was very impressed by the way that they were able to dominate the paint. They were dangerous in the paint.
Speaking of dominating the paint, the Lady Prexies have an advantage with Justice Steinman Ross and Hannah White, who is hustling very well down the court in the paint. Hannah White, 6'1" senior. Justice Steinman Ross, number 23, is a 6-foot senior as well. So definitely some senior leadership there in the paint that Jack talked about the Lady Prexies dominating. All right, scoring for the Rams, that would be number 2, freshman Addie Newman, one of the 3 freshmen on the floor tonight for the Lady Rams. Keani Jackson got the ball outside. Nice move by Miss Jackson. Oh, and they didn't call that a foul. I was pretty shocked they didn't call that a foul. Jack, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I really don't know what the refs saw that we didn't see, but that definitely looked like a foul to me.
A little bit of a tomahawk chop there.
Yeah.
All right, early on in this game, it's been, I don't want to say all Lady Rams because we've only seen 2 points on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's open in 3. Oh, still early in the ball game, but just like that, the Lady Rams have a 5-0 lead on the Lady Prexies. Justice. Oh, called a foul there. Maybe that was a makeup call there.
Ram foul number 14, Jenna Kurtz. That's her first, team's first.
Justice from outside. Well, you know, I've seen Justice shoot the 3-ball a lot in the last couple games, and I just don't really know if that, not saying she can't shoot the 3, but I just don't know if that's her game. Hannah White with the rebound. Oh, Keani Jackson almost turned the ball over, but the ball still belongs to the Lady Prexies. All right, Lady Prexies got to get one to drop here, start getting a little rhythm in this ball game. Still very early, but a 5-0 lead by the Lady Rams. Keani Jackson, Hannah White. Oh, nice block. That was almost like Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah.
No. Jack, I probably realize you don't know who Dikembe Mutombo is, do you, young man?
I've heard the name. I've never really seen or.
You've seen him in
Play.
commercials. He's that
Have.
guy, I think it was in the Progressive commercial that was going around blocking everything people were trying to buy in a
That's
grocery
him?
store.
That's the guy?
Yeah, and going, no. That's him.
When did he play?
Back in the 80s and 90s before you were born. Your
Oh.
parents would know.
Yeah.
Ask your pops when you get home tonight or pull out that old cellular device of yours and Google
Yeah.
it.
All right.
All right, Lady Prexies really just haven't found a rhythm yet. Kiani Jackson with the shot. There we go. All right, listen, for the Prexies to be successful tonight, here's a couple things you're going to have to get. You're going to have Kiani and her sister shooting some good mid-range shots, possibly some three-pointers, and you really just have to have Hannah and...
That paint domination.
Yeah, exactly. You're 100% right. That paint domination. Oh, nice put up there by number 14, Jenna Kurtz. Seven to 2.
Oh, good put up.
Nice shot by a freshman, Anaya Mitchell. 5'7" guard, 9th grader, plays with a lot of fire. I like her. I like her fire there, Jack, my boy.
Yeah,
She plays hard.
she does. She does. Doesn't give up on the play.
Oh, speaking of not giving up on the play, and I think the possession arrow belongs to the Lady Rams. Still very early in this ball game.
Ram substitution number 12, Zandria down.
So, Jack, while we're waiting here, man, how was your Thanksgiving?
Pretty good. You know, not having school is always a plus.
Spoken like a true student.
I know, right?
Listen, believe it or not, us educators enjoy the time off as well.
Oh, I believe that.
As much as we love our job, well, your mother's a teacher at
Yeah.
Grant, so
Yeah.
you can appreciate the time off that your mother gets, and
Yeah.
I'm sure you understand what it's like to be a teacher and an educator with your mother being one for
Yeah.
many, many years now.
You should have saw how happy she was when we had Monday and Tuesday off.
Now it's distance learning; it wasn't off, but I hear what you're saying, though, man.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Not having to go into school.
Yeah. Good hustle there.
Jump ball.
Good hustle there by
Kamari's Jacks. Ooh.
Kamarice Jackson.
Yeah.
Kamarice. I'm going to get her name right.
Kamari's.
Did I say it right? Oh, her mother just looked at me and gave me the thumbs up. I did. I said it right. I'm so excited. Yes. Always want to make sure I get these kids' names right. Absolutely. These games are very much part of these kids' lives and their memories as these games get put on YouTube. So always very important to us that we give these kids the credit they deserve and say their names correctly.
Team second. Checking in for the Rams, number 5, Leah Kinley.
All right, Kiani Jackson looking. Oh, putting some moves on there to Anaya Mitchell. Back to Kamarice. She puts it up. Oh. Thought maybe there should have been a foul on that, but I'm also known to be biased. I think everything should be a foul.
I don't know if it was a foul. She just lost her footing, but I don't know what. just
Great
happened.
turnover by the Lady Prexies. Gracie Thompson with a 3-ball. Well, and in that you had Gracie Thompson threw the shot up, but no one really followed it. You just,
No.
you got to follow those shots.
They're not taking advantage of that paint domination.
Absolutely. Oh, somehow the Prexies were the last ones to touch that ball.
I think Keani touched it.
Okay, fair enough.
I think she hit it out.
Jack, you ever play basketball? Besides with your friends, you ever play like organized basketball?
I quit when I was like 7.
So you did it a little bit in youth?
Yeah. I do miss it sometimes, though. Basketball's always fun.
Yeah, basketball is a blast.
Mm-hmm.
One of the cool things about basketball, though, is it's one of those sports that, you know, you can always pick it up and you can always play it with your buddies at some point in time. Like, you can always get in a rec league or the Y League. So it's something that – oh, caught a travel on that. Listen, the Prexies are playing great defense for the most part. They've had a lot of turnovers. They just haven't been able to turn those turnovers into points. And right now, you know, the baskets are falling more for the Lady Rams than they are for the Lady Prexies. Oh! Dikembe Mutombo'd her yet again.
Is that 2 tonight?
I think that's 2 blocks. And Mr. Mullins, who himself has watched copious amounts of high school basketball being in charge of these games, just thought that he saw a little double dribble there. I'm telling you. Speaking of double dribble, that was an amazing Nintendo game back in the day.
That was a game?
Oh, it was an amazing game, Jack.
Was it basketball?
It absolutely.
On the old Nintendo 64?
No, the original Nintendo, the original NES, man.
NES?
Yeah. I still have a Super Nintendo in my basement.
Do you ever play it?
Once in a while. Still hooked up. Play little Mario Brothers on it.
Yeah.
And a couple Christmases ago, the family got one of those classic Nintendo consoles that have like the 60-some games on it. It's pretty awesome.
It is.
Oh, and she's open. Well, and really, you know, with 1:49 left in the first quarter, what hasn't really happened up to this point is you talked about the paint domination by the Prexies. It just hasn't really happened, you know. Hannah White now out of the ball game, but you still have Justice Steinman Ross in there who can really get hot and be in the paint, and the ladies a little confused there.
Mm-hmm.
Look like they got a little befuddled. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food, Jack? What do you eat like tons of? Are you a stuffing guy? Are you a pie guy?
I like stuffing.
All right.
And ham. I like ham.
Ham?
Yeah.
I'm a turkey guy.
I don't like turkey. I don't know. There's something about it. I just don't like it.
Fair enough. Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, and I'm going to tell you what. That last shot down there that the Lady Rams missed, the Prexies were lucky they missed that one because that was wide open.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone that wide open since the Browns played defense.
Yeah, I know, right?
Speaking of the Browns. All right. I wasn't paying attention, but did we take a shot and miss that? Or did
Yeah. No, I missed.
Oh, we missed. Oh. The charity stripe has been uncharitable to the Lady Prexies. At least it was last game.
Yeah.
We'll see what they can do here. Let's see. There we go. All right. Miss Mitchell is back in the game. Prexies have a little bit of a smaller lineup here to match the small athletic lineup of the Lady Rams. I think they called a reach-in foul there on Kamaris Jackson. Lady Rams bobbing and weaving in there, trying to get the ball in. I tell you what, you are 100% right. That young lady is playing some dynamite defense. She's going to take it the whole way. She's going to go coast to coast. Oh, they called a travel on that. My goodness. She got mugged in the paint. I don't think that's a travel.
No. She got a chance on varsity as a freshman. She's really shown why she deserves that spot.
Absolutely, you're 100% right. Well, and you have 2 freshmen on the floor right now, so that it's one of those things that it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. When you have freshmen on the floor, it's a good thing because you got kids that are getting a lot of experience, and in a couple years they're really going to be amazing leaders. But it's also can kind of hurt you sometimes because they just don't have that game experience. You played varsity this year as a freshman in soccer, didn't you?
I did.
And you scored your first goal in your first game,
Yeah.
and it also happened to be the first goal of the season.
It did, yeah. First goal of the whole game, too. That was a surreal moment.
Well, that's awesome. Good for you, young man.
Thank
You work hard.
Mhm.
In fact, if any of you folks ever drive by Grant Middle School where the soccer field is there, back by the tennis courts, a practice soccer field, you've probably seen Jack and his buddies out there
Oh, yeah, at least one.
kicking the ball around, man.
Yeah, at least one.
Listen, the Prexies are playing great deep. Oh!
Oh,
She almost double dribbled on that. All right, so listen, 5-9. We're going to take a quick commercial break with the Marion High School Telecom production.
Welcome to Harding Telecom Digital Media. Unlike television, print, and radio media, which are all one-way communications, digital media creates an interconnected world of interactive communications that puts you in control of content creation and broadcasting. As a member of Harding Telecom, we have 3 ways of building your digital media skills. As an underclassman, you can take our semester-long class, Intro to Video Editing, where you'll be introduced to the latest hardware and software in digital media. Learn to create your own content with overlays, special effects, and audio processors. Your content will only be limited by your imagination. Telecom 1 is a year-long class that introduces you to the world of audio-video broadcast communication.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again. You got Todd Schneider here with you, principal of the Mary Harding Withrow, and freshman dynamo kicker for the football team, soccer player extraordinaire, Jack the Jackhammer Shipley.
that's quite a name.
You like that?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if the Lady Prexies, who have really been pretty anemic on offense, can really start to turn things on here. Oh, there we go. Once again, the Lady Prexies are just playing dynamite defense. They just cannot get the ball to drop. Right now, I think all of the offense belongs to Kiani Jackson. And, oh! Oh! That's a good box out by number 4 there for the Lady Rams. Grace Walton. I was going to make a joke about the Waltons on television, but that is a... Oh, she's wide open. Oh, can't be left open like that. Zandria Gallant. I like that name, Zandria. It's like Andrea with a Z.
I don't know many people named that start with a Z.
There's not a lot, man. And sometimes if their name sounds like it starts with a Z,
It's usually like a C
or starts with an X usually.
Yeah. Oh.
Jenna Kurtz. All right. The Lady Prexies right now not finding much rhythm, much of anything. There we go. Just what the Prexies needed. Camarise Jackson. All right, we got a timeout for Upper Sandusky here. Don't know if this is a 30-second timeout or a full timeout. Oh, it's a minute timeout. We're going to take a During this minute timeout, we'll take commercial break with them a Marion Harding High School Telecom production.
If you're the type of person that enjoys helping others, let Marion Harding's Health Technologies program put you on a career pathway that is in high demand. In our Health Tech program, you'll be introduced to the latest in medical technologies and practices. Be job ready by graduating with your state-tested nursing assistant certification. Get a head start on your medical profession with College Credit Plus from Marion Technical College. Don't hesitate with your class scheduling. Contact your guidance counselor or health tech instructor, Mrs. Applefeller, in room 132 for more details about launching your medical career.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back as the sweet sounds of the Joker and the Thief play through the gymnasium. It's a great song. I think it's Wolf Mothers, the name of the group. Jack, what's your favorite class here at Harding, man?
I've always really been a big fan of history and math.
History and
science.
math, huh?
I like science too.
Who's your history teacher?
Mr. Scherzer right now. Coach
Oh.
Scherzer.
Mr. Scherzer's room 115, is my old room back from when I taught, when I was a
Really?
classroom teacher. Yep.
Ooh.
All right. That was Keani Jackson. Good job by that young lady. So history, huh? History's my favorite subject too, but of course, like I said, I was a history teacher, so thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's kind of my favorite thing. I like to watch history movies, read history books.
Yeah. Old articles and stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, man, make sure you take Coach McCreary's Marion history class. That's such an amazing class, man.
I'm going to next year. That's
So
my
cool.
plan.
Prexy's playing some great D, man. Can't leave those guys open outside, though. There we go. Camarise Jackson with the rebound. She's taking it to the hole. Oh! Just can't get it to fall. The Lady Prexys are getting the shots up. They just can't get them to fall. Oh! Called Gracie Thompson with a foul there. I don't know how I feel about that.
Team second. Checking in for number 25, Madison Byron, and number 5, Leah Kinley.
Number 25, Madison Byram and Leah Kinley checking in for the Rams. The Rams going with a very small, athletic group of ladies. Checking in is number 24, Brooke Finscally. I figured since your mom was an English teacher, you'd say you liked English.
No, actually, it's my least favorite subject.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Usually people who like history tend to like English too, man.
I like math.
Math, huh?
Yeah.
Math was my least favorite. Still is my least favorite. Will always be my least favorite.
Why?
Oh, and the Prexys are getting good shots. Dag nabbit, they just can't get them to fall. Oh! Keani.
Third on the night.
Man. We'll start calling her Keani the Roadblock Jackson. It's a good block by that young lady. All right.
Ooh.
She's all over the place. She misses everything right now. It's Coach White's first season as the head coach for the Lady Prexys. Worked in the program for a long time. Nia Mitchell. Nice pass. There we go. And once again, listen, the Lady Prexys are getting lots of turnovers. They're not turning the ball over. They just can't get the ball to drop right now. I mean, they're really outplaying the Lady Rams. The balls just aren't dropping for them. That's all there is to it.
Nope.
Oh, there we go. Good defense frustrates them into travels and double dribble. Those are things you just can't do in basketball, Jack.
Nope.
All right, man. So what are you hoping Santa Claus gets you for Christmas, big guy?
I just want some new shoes and clothes.
New shoes and clothes?
Yeah.
Is that usually what teenagers want?
No, they're probably. I feel like most teenagers want like gaming stuff.
All right. You don't want any trapper keepers or discmans or anything like that? Kids
No.
don't like those things anymore?
Unfortunately, they don't.
All right, man. I remember when I was like 13 or 14 years old, I got like a 3-disc boombox chain or a 3-disc changer boombox for Christmas. Oh, there we go. That's what we need. We need Justice Steinman Ross to get hot. I remember I got that boombox. Oh, there we go. Got it for Christmas, and it was the greatest gift I ever got.
Were you the coolest?
Oh, my God. First of all, I was already the coolest, but that made me the coolest. Oh, my goodness. Lady Prexis had tons of offensive rebounds and just couldn't get the ball to drop on that. You know the great thing about that boombox? Oh, they called her for a foul on that. Wow. If anything, I thought that was more of a travel there because she kind of.
She got a ball. I thought she got a ball.
I still have that boombox, Jack.
Yeah.
Still have it.
Do you use it?
I threw a compact disc in it the other night, big guy.
Yeah. How's it work?
It works like a charm. Still rocking to it at the age of 41, just like I was at 14 years old.
Yeah. Ooh.
So we had a girl who obviously took a shot and was down in the paint, and nobody noticed, and they kind of should have stopped the game. And that point probably, I don't know what the rules are, so I can't really say whether it should or should have counted. If it was football, I could tell you the rules.
Yeah.
Basketball, I just don't know them. All right. Just like that, the Lady Rams get a 3-point play, and what was a 2-point lead is now a 5-point lead. Reach and foul there by Grace Walton. Once again, I make a Walton joke, but that would go over your head there, Mr. Shipley, considering you are much younger than me. Mr. Mullins would get the joke about the Waltons. I was going to say, I wonder if her brother's named John Boy. There we go. Good defense by the Lady Prexies. All right. See if the Lady Prexies can get some points on the board here. That Lady Prexie that went out injured was, gotta move, ladies, was Kiani Jackson. She's still out in the hallway talking to our trainer. Nice fake there by Gracie, but not a good turnover there. Oh, and she's open. Nia Mitchell moves the ball down the court. Gives to Miss Brady. Pass it to Justice. Nia Mitchell with the rebound. That didn't hit the rim though, so that technically it wasn't a rebound. That was more of a
just a putback.
that was a rainbow pass. Rainbow pass. Oh, you can't leave him open out there. Got to get on him. Got to get on him. Lady Prex is able to come through the pick there. Travel.
There we go.
All right, I'd like to see the Lady Prexes get some points here, trim this to a 1-point lead. As poorly as the Lady Prexies have shot the ball at times, they're still only down by 3 points. If we could turn things around offensively, as many turnovers as we've gotten off of these ladies, we could really blow this game wide open. Anaya Mitchell with a justice. Just put a little too much on it. Well, what the Lady Rams are really doing is they're making life very difficult for Justice in the paint. They are all over her. And I got to think, really, with them almost double or triple teaming her there in the paint, you got to think eventually Justice has just got to start trying to put the ball up and starting to hope to draw some fouls, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, she thought about shooting it. She thought about it. Gracie Thompson playing great defense. Lady Prexy's ball.
Oh.
No!
Oh.
Listen, they can call that a foul all they want. I'll take that all day long. And once again, like we said, the Lady Prexies, they're playing great defense, Jack. They really are.
Yeah.
Just not doing
Just
much.
cannot get these balls to fall on offense.
They just can't, man. All right, let's see if the Lady Prexies can get some points on the board. All right.
Upper foul number 2, Addie Newman. That's her first. Team foul number 5. Timeout upper.
Timeout upper. See if this is a full or a 30-second timeout. It is a 30 seconds, so we're going to stay live here. We're going to stay live. Looks like Keani Jackson might still be with our trainer. Well, you know, in the Lady Prexies, man, it's early in the season, but boy, they've had some injury problems. You got Paige Powers down there with a cast on her leg, stress fracture. We had Taylor Iden, who is definitely one of the offensive leaders, would have been rather one of the offensive leaders of this team, as well as just a emotional leader on the court. Blew out her knee before the season started, so, you know, been a little tough sledding for the Prexies, but it's a long season, and if they find their rhythm offensively, things are going to be okay. Once again, that in and out there is just indicative of the half for the Lady Prexies. All right, Lady Prexies only down by 4, though. Kind of blessed to be down by 4 as poorly as they shot the ball in the first half, but their great defense has kept them in the game. So with that, folks, we're going to go to halftime. Stick around with us, and we'll be back with the second half action of the Lady Prexies.
The historic OK Cafe.
Pizza, calzones, subs, sandwiches, and more. Our fresh dough is made daily, topped with your favorite ingredients and made to order.
Stop in for our lunch buffet or check out our many daily specials.
Looking for something to do?
Come in and check out our giant projector screen on game days. Sing with friends on karaoke nights and dance the night away with live entertainment from your favorite local bands.
So even though Rex might have a short reach, we'll never come up short on service.
So remember, when you're hungry, check out the OK Cafe, home of the giant 20-inch Pizzasaurus Rex made to order. Dine in, carry out, or delivery. Come to the historic OK Cafe, located at 734 East Center Street, Marion made for over 80 years. Manufacturing has changed. There was a time when people would spend countless hours pushing buttons, pulling levers, and swinging hammers. One day, things began to change. One day, things became smart. Buttons, levers, and hammers became apps, computers, and robots. Manufacturing has changed. Marion Harding High School is proud to be part of that change by offering an advanced manufacturing course. Integrated Production Technologies will introduce you to the exciting career of modern manufacturing through hands-on application of the latest in manufacturing technologies and practices. Don't hesitate with your scheduling. Contact your guidance counselor or Mr. Potcutter in room 249 for more information about launching your manufacturing career. The U.S. Army Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps is one of the largest character development and citizenship programs for youth in the world. Their mission is to promote character and leadership development focused on developing self-confidence, discipline, citizenship, leadership skills, and a sense of responsibility within the individual cadet. Throughout this course, cadets will focus on developing citizenship and patriotism. They will develop self-reliance and responsiveness to all authority, improving the ability to communicate well both orally and in writing. They will develop an appreciation of the importance of physical fitness. They will increase a respect for the role of the U.S. Armed Forces in support of national objectives. They will develop a knowledge of team building skills and basic military skills. In addition, anyone taking the 1 to 3 years of this course grants cadets the ability to rank higher should they pursue a military career pathway. For more information, contact your guidance counselor or see Lieutenant Colonel Espinoza in room 234. Global logistics is the process of managing the flow of resources or goods between businesses and the consumers. In addition, global logistics analyzes the acquisition of goods, how the goods are stored, and the methods of transporting the goods within a supply chain. At Harding High School, we are proud to offer a 2-year class in the study of global logistics. In this class, students will receive an English credit for taking Logistics 1. They will also participate in multiple field trips, making connections through real-world projects with local businesses. These students will obtain Career Pathway Logistics certification, earning 12 credits for graduation. Students may also earn Lean Six Sigma certification, giving them a credentialed advantage in the job market. However, most importantly, logistics offers transferable life skills including communications, economic forecasting, workflow optimization, general management, and financial planning skills that will make them invaluable to any career they pursue. If you're interested in global logistics, don't hesitate. Talk to your guidance counselor or stop in to see Mr. Ellis in room 245 for more information. Welcome to Harding Telecom Digital Media. Unlike television, print, and radio media, which are all one-way communications, digital media creates an interconnected world of interactive communications that puts you in control of content creation and broadcasting. As a member of Harding Telecom, we have 3 ways of building your digital media skills. As an underclassman, You can take our semester-long class, Intro to Video Editing, where you'll be introduced to the latest hardware and software in digital media. Learn to create your own content with overlays, special effects, and audio processors. Your content will only be limited by your imagination. Telecom 1 is a year-long class that introduces you to the world of audio-video broadcast communications. Here you will learn how to operate video hardware and software, design sets, direct and produce events, and expand your editing capabilities broadcasting online and over our public access television channel. You will learn to produce daily news announcements and share your creations throughout our cable television and social media networks. Finally, Telecom 2 is our year-long class available for upperclassmen who have completed the prerequisite Telecom 1 class. Here you will produce and direct your own broadcast events. You will be put in charge of productions and lead other students through the introductory processes of media production. Many of our telecom graduates have gone on to study broadcast media in college and launched careers as television news and weather personalities, Emmy-winning editors for nationally syndicated television shows, and audio production engineers. So don't hesitate to schedule Harding Telecom Digital Media. Talk to your guidance counselor or see Mr. Mullins in room 201.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. We are back. With you is Todd Schneider, the principal at the Marion Harding Withrow, and
You got right this time.
I did.
You
I
said
didn't say
principal.
president. And Jackson, the Jack Hammer Shipley. Jack, what'd you see out of the Lady Prexies in the first half that you liked?
I like the defense.
Which we just saw some good defensive
Yeah.
there by Justice Steinman Ross. So you like the defense.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. The Lady Prexies really need to find some offense here, so hopefully they can start out the game here with some points with Camarise Jackson at the line. Good to see her sister Kiani sitting at the end of the bench there, so whatever injury she had wasn't too serious. Charity stripe, once again, being uncharitable for the Lady Prexies. Just got an update. The boys are winning in Delaware at Delaware Hayes, 23-21.
And halftime? Was that halftime?
Halftime score. So it'll be interesting to see.
Ooh,
Great.
good defense.
Once again, great defense. Tell you what, there, I thought Anaya Mitchell almost double dribbled there,
I know,
Jack.
yeah, I did too.
I hate to. I mean, I kind of think it was a missed call. See if Hannah can do something here. Hannah White follows her shot.
Jump
There you
ball.
go.
Possession.
Lady Prexies got to move. Got to get it in. Well, and you can fault Gracie Thompson for that, but you really can't, because whatever the Lady Prexies were doing there, I don't know, but they were a little bit of sleepwalking there. When she said let's go or the whistle blew, there wasn't much offensive movement there by Lady Prexies to get the ball, and that really should have been an easy pass in and an easy – oh, called her for a foul on that. I don't know about that. I kind of like that by Miss Mitchell. That was hustle. And you can't coach hustle, Jack.
Cannot.
You cannot. It's one thing I always am impressed about you when I watch you play soccer, young man. You go a million miles an hour all the time. And
Soccer's
when that,
exhausting.
I'm
It's
telling
so
you.
tiring.
Have you ever worn like a Fitbit or something like that during a soccer game and like clocked how many miles you run? Do you have any? I mean, do you have any
No,
idea?
but the average I know is like 7. It's like 7 miles. per hour.
7 miles.
Yeah.
Man, I went and ran 5 miles at the Tall Grass Trails on Sunday, and I thought I was the bee's knees, but I'm certainly not because I'm not playing soccer.
If you play like club, you can get things that you just attach to like your shorts, and it tells you, because you're not allowed to actually wear anything on your wrist.
So you're not allowed to wear those wristwatches during sanctioned OHSAA soccer games, huh?
No.
Well, that's malarkey.
There's no one like hitting one or anything.
Justice Diamond Ross taking it to the ice cream shop. Cold as ice.
The ice cream shop.
You like that?
Yeah.
2 scoops, 2 scoops, 2 scoops. Oh, come on.
I thought that looked like pretty good defense.
That looked like great defense to me. That wasn't a foul.
Yeah.
Foul number 5. Kamari Jackson. That's her third. Team second. Checking in for the Prexies. Number 11, Keani Jackson.
3 fouls this early in the second half. Miss Jackson has to be very careful.
Is 5 a technical? Is that where you get a technical?
5. Well, you foul out. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. Yeah, 5, and you're out. Oh, now that was a foul.
Yeah,
That was a foul. That was a tomahawk chop right there.
She probably got a mark on her own.
Wow, and now I pick up 2 quick fouls here in the second half. Went the whole first without any fouls. All right, let's see if Miss Walton here. Oh. Charity stripe is charitable to the Lady Rams. Tell you what, I know Coach White's thinking about we got to work on these inbound passes. We're just not.
No movement. Good putback.
Nice follow by Miss Jackson. Woo! She is for real. Little Outcast humor there for you folks that know about Outcast. Oh, that was a nice pass.
Ooh. Oh.
And that was a foul.
Foul number 11, Keani Jackson. That's her first.
Keani Jackson with a foul.
The line for the Rams. Kurtz shoots 2.
Well, and the Lady Rams really haven't been able to pull away from the Prexies. The Prexies have stayed in this ball game, but the Prexies just, for whatever reason, have not been able to close the gap, and this might be why. Oh, look at that! I jinxed him.
You did.
I put a little mojo on him there, Jackson. Would it be appropriate for us to go miss it, brick? Should we do
They
that?
have some fans.
Should we yell that?
They have some fans in the
All
TV
right.
game. They were meowing.
Yeah,
They were
fair enough. They were
meowing.
meowing, huh?
Yeah, it was weird.
Okay, you'll have that. Don't know about that, but whatever. Now that is a
Foul.
foul. Yes.
Oh.
Huh?
Wait, what?
What?
What? They call it charging?
They called a foul on us? That I don't know who that was. Listen, I'm critical of calls sometimes. Don't get me wrong, and I'm certainly biased when I'm critical of calls. But that was not a good call. And one. Does that count? Is that and one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's and one. Oh. So here's why that happened. The basketball gods, Jackson, knew that was not a good call. So they sprinkled a little
callback,
magic
callback.
dust on us and allowed us to get this back. And because of that, this young lady's going to make this free throw. Watch, it's going to happen. I'm going to will it into existence. Crap. Dag nabbit. All right. The Lady Prexies want to close the gap. They have to make those shots. They just have to. Man, they are just calling some just...
Very
Ugh.
questionable.
So listen, the Lady Prexies are playing aggressive, but man, they're just calling a little bit of everything. I mean, are we playing basketball here or patty cake? All right, is this okay? This is 30-second timeout. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay live. Actually, not live.
Yeah.
This game will be broadcast later on YouTube. So, Jack, you know the great thing about this broadcast? 10 or 15 years from now, when you're a famous sportscaster, you
They're
can
gonna come back to
you can
this.
come back to this, and
I
they'll
know,
be like,
right?
"Hey, there was one time
That one
when
time in
the
high school.
Jackhammer Shipley was a youngster and did a high school basketball game.
That one time.
The beginning of the legendary career."
I've always thought it'd be fun to be a sports.
I think it'd be great to
like
be a
sports
sportscaster.
announcer.
Yeah. Listen, it can't be any worse than Herb Street. I can't stand listening to that dude. Oh my God, we got to get that rebound. Oh,
Oh, someone's got to get to her.
there we
Ah,
go.
There we go.
You know who I don't like?
Who?
I cannot stand Chris Collinsworth.
Really?
Chris Collinsworth sounds like this the whole time he's doing games. So, listen, she's got the ball and she's dribbling down court, and I'm going to tell you something right now. Just, I can't, I don't like his voice.
Do you like Gus Johnson?
Gus is good. Gus is good. I like Gus, though, because they do Big Ten games, and I'm obviously biased. Oh, Kiani. Holy smokes. Listen, man, she swatted that so hard, I think in Caledonia there might be a windstorm.
Is that 4? Is that 4 a night?
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
She's the roadblock.
The roadblock.
The roadblock.
Kiani the roadblock Jackson.
Yeah, I like that. Prexy
There
ball.
you go.
Prexy ball. All right, let's see if the Prexies can get a bucket here. Get 2 scoops, Jackson, and tie this ball game.
Their buckets haven't fallen, but their defense is making up.
Yeah, their defense really is. Oh, we spoke too soon. Oh. And if we want to close the gap in the ball game, we can't make those mistakes. When you're down by 2 and you're looking at a chance to tie the ball game, you got to. Once again, the opportunities have been there for the Lady Prexies. They just haven't been able to capitalize on them. Whether it's a shot's not falling, whether it's missing free throws, whether it's... And one!
There we go.
Justin's like, listen, man, jump on my back, ladies. We going for a ride.
She heard us talking. She knew she had to make up for it.
Well, and once again, I'm going to say it, and I'll say it again. If we're going to close the gap in this ball game and we got to win, and we can win this ball game, we got to make these shots, Jack. I can't watch. Tell me if she makes it. I'm closing my eyes.
25 in a row before.
I'm closing my eyes.
And she gets it.
Oh, look at that. I'm going to close my eyes every free throw shot, dude. All right?
Sounds good.
I'm going to close my eyes every free throw shot. You're going to be my eyes. You're going to be my CNI dog, the jackhammer.
I walked into the gym one time, and she was like on a 25 streak for 3 free throws. She practices those all the time.
Well, I'm going to tell you, man, early in my teaching career, when I she's wide open and no dice. Early in my teaching career, I had 10th period planning period where I didn't have any classes because I was a football coach and a wrestling coach.
Yeah.
And I would always cut through the gym on my way to wrestling practice. And I'm going to tell you, man, we had a wonderful young lady whose picture's on the wall, name's on the wall in this building by the name of Jessica Jenkins. Went on to play, I believe, at St. Bonaventure, led them to the Sweet 16. One of the best athletes we've ever had go through this building. I used to watch that young lady shoot the ball. She would come down here at the end of the day with the machine that, shoots the rebounds back to you.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, Jack, that kid could stroke. She
Really?
was amazing.
Just
And
fluent.
oh, my God. Listen, if I could go back in time, I would have gone to more basketball games just to watch that kid play because she was such a special talent. Such a good young lady, too. Coaching basketball as we speak. Great pass in there by Gracie Thompson. Oh, and once again, we got to get those to fall. That would have given us our first lead of the ball game. Yeah, Jessie Jenkins could shoot, man.
Was her form just fluent every time?
It was amazing, man. And the kid was, to use a basketball term, the kid was just a gym rat, man. She was just an
Tall? Was she
amazing.
tall?
Not really. She was about 5'7", 5'8", not
But
real
just
tall.
super athletic and
Yeah, she could shoot, man. She had great court vision.
good rebound.
Yeah, go look at the names out there on the wall, man. You'll see her. She's one of the leading scorers in Prexy history. Was a athlete of the month multiple times.
Is she over there? With the
Oh yeah, she's on the wall over there. So look in the mid 2000s, 2006, 7, 8, somewhere in that time frame.
So that's early, like this building era.
Yeah, she was probably one of the first group of kids to maybe come through this building all 4 years. Keani Jackson! Somebody call the fire department because that young lady's on fire.
First lead of the night.
All right, Lady Prexies have stayed scrappy.
Ooh.
Double, dribble, or a travel.
Let's travel.
Travel, double dribble, either way. Either way, Jack, we get the ball. You can call it gobbledygook. I don't care. We get the ball.
That's true.
Yeah.
Checking in for Marion, number 14, Hannah White.
Hannah White, the ball game. Prexy's going back to size as Anaya Mitchell checks out of the ball game. Looked like she got just a smidge of a hitch in her giddy up there. Maybe took a shot to the thigh, or she got a tight hammy or calf muscle or something along those lines. You ever had any injuries there, Jack?
Yeah.
You've always been pretty healthy, young man.
Oh.
Oh!
My.
That was an over-the-back
There it
foul. Holy cannolis.
Yeah, I had it was like mid-season. I hurt my knee really bad, and they were thinking of like an MCL bruise, but unfortunately we were fine. It was nothing too serious. I ended up playing the end of that week, so.
Hannah White. Oh, and they called a foul. Hoping for a little bit of a held ball there, but all right. Lady Prexies have clawed their way back into this game, and they actually have a 2-point lead. Yeah, the Lady Rams are in the bonus. Usually happens when you get over, well, not usually. It happens when you get over 6 fouls, I believe.
6 is bonus.
You shoot the 1-and-1, and then once it becomes 10, you shoot 2 automatically. Speaking of basketball, I think the Buckeyes are playing Duke today.
Yeah, they are. It's at like 9:30, I think.
Oh man, it's one of those late games.
Uh-huh.
Man, I hate it when they do that, Jack.
I know.
I'm old. I got to get up and go to work.
I know, right?
I mean, you can go to class and sleep. I can't sleep.
I don't like sleeping in class.
I got to admit, I did when I was in high school, but I also played multiple sports, and also there we go, and also had a job. I would get done with practice at like 5:30, shower, and go to work at Godfather's Pizza.
You worked at a pizza place?
Yeah, that was my
that
first
fun?
job.
Was that fun?
It was cool, but there were times I'd be sitting in class, I'd be like, oh my God, something smells, and I'd realize it was my hands smelled
I was
like
gonna say.
onions from making pizzas.
People like onions on pizza.
They absolutely do.
That's
It's one of my favorites. Oh, we got to get that rebound. What's your favorite pizza topping, my man?
I'm not a huge fan of pizza.
You don't like pizza?
No, not
Are you
really.
are you sure you're American, young man?
I'm pretty sure.
All right, so if you don't like pizza, what's your favorite food?
I like hamburgers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does that make up for it?
Yeah, it totally makes up for it. I love hamburgers as well. It's kind of my favorite food. Oh, that should have been a foul.
Yeah.
Gracie Thompson got fouled. All right. So hamburgers, huh?
Yeah.
So what's your go-to hamburger place?
Like actual restaurant?
Yeah, so if someone's like, hey, dude, I want to get some burgers, you're like, let's go. And it could be a fast food place. It doesn't have to be anything special.
Steve Dakota has good burgers.
Right.
I like their burgers. And Applebee's. Applebee's is like, their burgers are underrated, in my opinion. Ooh, Kiani.
Oh, Kiani was in her face. Came to be the roadblock, but Grace Walton dropping trays. All right. Lady Prexy's down by 2. We're going to take a quick commercial break with the Marion High School Telecom production.
Welcome to Harding Telecom Digital Media. Unlike television, print, and radio media, which are all one-way communications, digital media creates an interconnected world of interactive communications that puts you in control of content creation and broadcasting. As a member of Harding Telecom, we have 3 ways of building your digital media skills. As an underclassman, you can take our semester.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with a second half, going into the fourth quarter. Third quarter was dominated by the Lady Prexies. Even though they're down by 2 points, the Lady Prexies came out down by 4 and actually gained the lead, had a 3-point lead at one time, and lost it just there at the end of the half as the Lady Rams were able to sink a 3 in the waning seconds of the third quarter. Fouls are pretty even right now. Prexies was 7 rather. Lady Rams was 7.
Wait, so we're both in bonus, right?
Yeah. Yep, next
So
foul.
every foul's a shot now.
Yep, absolutely. Lady Rams going to try to play some keep away. Oh, miss. Walton. Oh. That was a great rebound by Valoria Stowers. It's an interesting name there, Valoria.
V names, too. You don't see a lot of those.
No, you don't. Valoria. Oh. Keani Jackson playing hard out there. Looks like the Lady Rams are playing good old-fashioned keep away. Nia Mitchell checking in for Janae Brady. Justice Diamond Ross with the rebound. Nia Mitchell. There we go.
Tie ball again.
That was a great pass, great everything. Anaya looks like she's still just a little tender on that right leg there. I like her shoes, by the way. Those are nice.
Yeah.
You kids these days have colorful sneakers.
You always have to respect the shoe game in basketball.
Yeah.
Some of the best out there.
You know, I'm a firm believer you can look flashy all you want, but you better be able to back it up.
Oh, yeah.
Like a guy like Deion Sanders, man, he was flashy. But boy,
But,
could that man
man.
back it up. One of the greatest defensive backs of all time, if not the greatest.
I wish I got to see him play.
I actually watched I got to watch him play live. I actually watched his very, very last ball game when he was playing for the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, I was going to say, he was...
Yeah, he ended his
Ravens.
career with the Ravens. Justice is going to take it. Oh, my God. We just got to get those to drop. Oh, we just can't get those to drop. That's if we are not able to pull this ball game out, that'll be the story of this ball game. The inability of us to get the ball in. But, yeah, I saw Deion Sanders play his final game.
Where?
Cleveland. The Browns and the Ravens finished. Oh! Oh, my goodness.
What a missed foul.
Wow, what a missed call that could just turn the game. I mean, you got to call that. I understand they're fighting for the ball, but when you're fighting for the ball and you basically trip someone and knock them over, that's just, you got to call that. You got to call that. Finally. Hannah White going to the stripe.
So it's 1 for 1, right?
Yes, because that was the 7th foul.
Yeah.
All right, once again, if we're going to stay in this ball game, we got to make these shots. All right, last time we made some shots. I
Close
closed
your
my eyes. All right, here we go. I'm going to close them. And this is a 1-and-1.
I'll be your eyes.
All right, so here we go. Eyes closed. Let's see what happens.
Ooh.
Oh, no dice.
Checking in for Marion, number 5, Kamari's Jackson.
All right, Kamari's Jackson's in the ball game. All right, if the Lady Prex is going to get back in this ball game, we got to see the Jackson sisters start to get hot from the floor. Good rebound by the Lady Prexies. Got to start making those shots. Time is running short. Oh. Listen, I like what Anaya was doing there, but if anything, she should have taken it to the hoop and tried to maybe draw a
I'll
foul.
pass it back out to Kiani.
Yeah, kick it back out.
Mm-hmm.
Starting foul number 10, Anaya Mitchell, that's her 3rd. Team foul number 8. The line for upper, Walton shoots 1 and 1.
Yeah. A buzzer beater 3.
Listen, Lady Prexies can still very much win this ball game, but what's happening right now is what you don't want to happen late in the game. You don't want the team to start pulling away from you, and that's exactly what's happening.
And
All right.
Kiani. Makes it a 4-point game.
There we go. All right, let's see if this is a minute timeout. Oh, this is. We're going to take a commercial break with Marion High School Telecom Production.
Of modern manufacturing through hands-on application of the latest in manufacturing technologies and practices. Don't hesitate with your scheduling. Contact your guidance counselor or Mr. Potcutter in room 249 for more information about launching your manufacturing career. The U.S. Army Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps is one of the largest character development and citizenship programs for youth in the world. Their mission is to promote character and leadership development focused on developing self-confidence, discipline, citizenship, leadership skills, and a sense of responsibility within the individual cadet. Throughout this course, cadets will focus on developing citizenship and patriotism. They will develop self-reliance and
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back where Keani Jackson, who has had a lot of offense in this ball game, decided that the Lady Rams weren't going to pull away from the Prexies and was able to rain a 3 down like thunder from above. All right, the key is here now we got to play some defense, maybe get ourselves a turnover. You ever notice the last couple minutes of a basketball game seem to take 20 years?
Yes. Especially like March Madness games.
Oh, man, I'm
Thanks.
telling you, those are the worst.
But the best stuff always happens in the last minutes. Like if a game's not a blowout. Ooh!
Oh, she dribbled it off her foot. All right, Anaya Mitchell comes back. Oh, that was a great turnover by the Lady Prexies.
Fourth foul.
Well, and that's an example right there of Justice is a great basketball player, but she just, bless her heart, she was just trying to do too much on that. She was trying to drive it down the court and was surrounded by a bunch of Lady Rams and just, unfortunately, just dribbled it off her foot there. Didn't mean to do it. All right. She's going to miss this. I can feel it, Jackson.
You feel it?
I can feel it. Boom! Oh, my goodness.
You're almost short.
Well, I'm gonna try to put a hex on her, man. Let's see if this will work.
Should I close my eyes?
All right, you close yours.
I got
All
you.
right, she's gonna miss it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. She's gonna miss this. Here we go, and it's up, and she's dribbling, and it's up, and it's good. Dag nabbit.
Dang.
The charity stripe has been charitable to the Lady Rams.
We gotta go. We gotta move.
Oh, we just can't get him to drop. Our field goal percentage has just not been real good tonight.
Mm-mm.
Lots of good shots. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
That was a good called foul there. All right, 1 minute, 35 seconds left. Let's see if the Lady Prexies can find some magic here in the last 90 seconds of the ball game. Gracie Thompson. Oh, my goodness, that was almost.
I thought she was gonna pull it. Oh.
Timeout by the Lady Prexies. This is a full timeout. We're going to take a commercial break with Marion High School Telecom Production.
class, Intro to Video Editing, where you'll be introduced to the latest hardware and software in digital media. Learn to create your own content with overlays, special effects, and audio processors. Your content will only be limited by your imagination. Telecom 1 is a year-long class that introduces you to the world of audio-video broadcast communications. Here you will learn how to operate video hardware and software, design sets, direct and produce events, and expand your editing capabilities broadcasting online and over our public access television channel. You will learn to produce daily news announcements and share your creations throughout our cable television and social media networks. Finally, Telecom 2 is our year-long class available for upperclassmen who have completed the prerequisite Telecom 1 class. Here you will produce and direct your own broadcast events. You will be put in charge of productions and lead other students through the introductory processes of media.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you were watching there, you noticed that was a telecom commercial. Once again, we can't finish this ball game without talking about Mr. Mullins, the Godfather.
Godfather.
Yeah. And his amazing telecom crew. Amazing telecom crew. They're responsible for all of these wonderful games. They're responsible for all of these games being put on YouTube. They're wonderful memories these youngsters have. Oh, Keani. Oh. Oh. All right. You keep giving interference. It's going to happen.
Keep
We're going
the
to get the
clock
ball.
stopped.
It's going to happen. Keeps the clock stopped. You're 100% right.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a foul.
I 100% agree with you.
Oh. Listen, I know Gracie Thompson is probably not thinking about shooting that because the three-point game really isn't her game, but situation like
foul.
that, you just got to pull the trigger.
There you go. You got to start fouling.
Yeah, absolutely you have to.
Just got fouled and hope they missed the first one. Oh, no. Then
Double bonus.
So they get 2 on Mackley.
Yep. All right. Let's see if the Lady Rams can continue to dominate from the paint, or the stripe, rather. Tell you what, that, folks, very well will probably be the difference in this ball game. Tell you what, I'm pretty sure Coach White's going to be working on free throws.
Yeah. Ooh. Gotta get down fast. Gotta get a shot off. By Kamari's. Ooh.
Good wide open shot, just couldn't get it to drop.
Oh,
Those
you got
shots from the corner there. Those are just really hard to make, man.
yeah.
You pretty much just have to put it on the money. Got a foul, ladies.
Someone got foul. Someone has to foul. You got a foul.
I mean, at this point, it's there. You almost have to hug somebody to get him. I mean, earlier in the game they were calling fouls on like everything, and now at the end of the game,
Now you got
and you got to be careful too. At the end of the game like this, when you foul them, that you don't like tackle them and get a technical foul because you certainly don't want that.
No.
But the urgency to foul is certainly there.
And make sure you're not about to foul out.
Yeah, true
I
story.
found out this late, but
Oh. Well, with 17 seconds left, unless the Prexies are able to just, pull off some amazing shots, I just don't see a scenario where the Lady Prexies can get this done, Jack.
no.
Hey, but nonetheless, thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
They need a quick 3.
Yeah, they need to just get it down the court.
Oh.
We had possession of the ball and we stepped out. All right, folks, that's pretty much all she wrote there for the Lady Prexies. Oh, Upper called a timeout.
Are they hungry for more points?
This is a 30-second timeout. Probably just going to talk to his troops about, all right, listen, here's what you got to do. We're going to win this ball game. Good job. Proud of you guys. Jack taking us. Oh, my, you got to take another selfie, Jack. I look terrible in that one,
You look
man.
bad in that one?
I look bad.
There you go.
There we go. I look
You
better.
in that one?
Yeah, I look cooler in that one. That
Cooler?
first selfie, it didn't
Just
look
wasn't.
good. Yeah, it just wasn't there, man. I mean,
wasn't there. Yeah.
Don't be putting that first one on the gram. The
On the
second one,
gram.
maybe, on the tweeter.
The tweeter.
Is that what you guys call them? Insta tweets?
I don't even have Twitter.
You don't have Twitter?
No.
You a Snapchat guy?
Yeah, and I don't really post on Instagram either.
All right. No Facebook?
No. Definitely.
Facebook's for pretty much people over 40.
Like you?
That's what old folks do. They hijack that stuff.
They do, and then they stalk people. They find their old friends from like
It
40
happens.
years ago. Oh.
Speaking of fouls, it should have been called. And one.
Needed that sooner in the game.
Yeah. It's been a pretty even game as far as fouls called.
She makes 2, pop out of 3. That you have 1.8 seconds to do that. Oh, there goes.
Practice call a timeout. Once again, like we said, the last 20 seconds or the last 2 minutes of a
Very
ball
slow.
game take 20 years.
They do.
In fact, I had hair when the last 2 minutes started.
I believe it.
Now I don't. This is a full timeout, but we're going to stay here. We're going to stick with you guys. We're going to keep on talking here. Got a little bit of snow last night.
We did.
For like a couple minutes. It got weird.
It
I
didn't
was like,
stick, though.
no, it didn't. I woke up this morning and I'm like, how did the snow melt overnight?
I know. It wasn't cold enough last night.
Tell you one of the greatest feelings in the world as a student is when you know there's going to be a big snowstorm the night before and you're pretty sure school's going to be canceled,
Yeah.
and you wake up in the morning and you throw open the drapes, the curtains, the blinds, whatever you want to
And all
call
you see
them,
is white.
and you're like, oh, thank you, God.
Or
Thank you for the snow.
Or school's canceled the night before.
That's the best. That is the absolute
So you
positive,
just stay up.
no questions
out.
asked best. Yeah,
have to
absolutely.
You don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah. Eat some turkey. Well, you don't like turkey. Eat some ham sandwiches.
Ham sandwich.
Play some Madden. You know.
Yeah.
Get on the tweeter.
The
You know.
tweeter.
Enjoy life. All right, and just like that, the Lady Prexies battle, but their inability to get the shots to fall and get the free points from the charity stripe come back to haunt them, and the Lady Prexies lose the ball game 43-39. We will be back Friday for the boys. So, yeah, folks, that's all she wrote. Jackson, thanks for joining me, big guy.
Anytime.
I appreciate it, young man. And, folks, you all have a safe rest of the week, and God bless, and go Prexies.